So guys, so good day to everybody. So good day to everybody. I'm out once again. You already know me. So good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. Welcome to my live broadcast this morning. So as you join me, like and share, bring in more people. Let's spend this beautiful afternoon together. So, I'm trying to, to see the guys that are liking and sharing. I want to give everyone a shout out. Good morning from Texas. Okay, greetings from Vienna. I've been trying to, get your name, but I cannot. I can't see it very well. Well, guys, like and share. Well, I've been trying to get your name. Las Vegas. Good afternoon to you. How you doing? Well, guys, like and share. Bring in more people. Let's go. Frederick Shuku. That should be the name. Frederick Shuku. So, Las Vegas, you are in Hamburg. Yeah, now I remember. Germany, a neighboring country. So if you join me, like and share, bring in more people, let's go. This afternoon, we are going to discuss religion. Religion, that's what we are going to discuss this morning. Las Vegas, I have started heating my apartments because it is cold here. So guys, how many people? Seems, where are my homies? Is everybody on the run? Because I came out to discuss religion. So you are scared. Share the broadcast, invite more people to join us. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Be a man or a woman. Come out and let's discuss as grown men. You got the gist now. I'm waiting for more people to join us before I get the part, before I start speaking. You got it now. We are going to discuss important topic. Now let me go. Let me tell you guys why I created these pages. The number one reason why I created these pages was I have passion for content creation. Number two is to air my opinion, to voice out my opinion. Number three is to fight injustice. I did not create this page because I want to make money. If money comes, good. But my original intention of creating these platforms was not to make money. This is why you see me make videos. And I say it as it is. I'm always real. If I am here to make money, I wouldn't be making some kind of videos. I would be very careful so as not to offend people, my followers. So my videos, I don't care who is offended or not, as far as I speak the truth. Did you hear me? Here, I am here to speak the truth, even if the truth hurts. I'm here to speak the truth. You got the point now. So this is why, man, I'm just charging my handy on YouTube. I hope it carries it. So I am here to speak the truth, and that's it. So this afternoon, I'm here to talk about religion. This is why sometimes when people come and say, Uncle, do you need anything? I said, no, I don't need it. Because when I take something from somebody, it will look as if they have bribed my spirit. You got a gist. When I take somebody, when that's why I like being myself. It's not that I disrespect people, but many times people have come in boss and said, Uncle, do you need anything? I said, no, I don't need it. I don't want it. Even when I was broke, when I had nothing, I'll say, I don't want. Because why I rejected certain things was for me to be able to say my mind. Whenever I want to say my mind, I want to be a free man. I want to talk authoritatively. So guys, like and share this broadcast. How come I have more viewers on Facebook, more viewers on YouTube, but no viewers? I have only very few viewers on TikTok. TikTok, that is the highest. How come I don't have viewers on TikTok? What's going on? I don't understand it now. So guys, let me start this program now so others can rewatch it on my YouTube page. In this video, I am going to choose my words wisely because you don't know who is watching. Yes, I'm going to choose my words wisely, number one. And I'm going to respect because I've learned to respect people. While respecting people, I'm going to, at the same time, speak the truth so that you can hear the truth because they say the truth can set you free. When we came to this country in the early 90s, when I came to Austria, listen to me very well. I'm going to say it the way it is. When I came to Austria in the 90s, early 90s, Austria had a typical European setting. Are you listening to me? When I came to Austria in the early 90s, Austria had a typical European setting. Let me tell you more. Back then in Austria, if you forget your tin inside the train, there is 99% chance that you are going to get it. Even if you lose money inside the train, you are likely to get that money back. The next person that found the missing item will take it and go deliver it to the police. Many times, I forgot my documents inside the train and I got it back. My wife have forgotten even valuable things. When I'm telling you a story, I tell you real life stories. My wife, there was time she was so forgetful. She forgot documents, Staatsbürgerschaft Nachweis, Geburtsurkunde, that is birth certificate, and Iron Man, I see you. And many other things inside the train. She got it back. If you lose a thing in Austria before in the 90s, you get it back. You go to the police. Sometimes if the police discover it, they call you, they bring it to you. Now, in the 90s, A lot of us, I owned convertible car then, cabrio, convertible. You can, during summer, you can park your car, leave it open, you know, convertible. You leave it open. A lot of guys who knows me knows I owned convertible vehicle here. Now, you can leave your car during summer. You leave it there, go to bed, come back in the morning. Nothing will miss in that car. Nothing will miss in that car. Talking about 90s. Then, as a woman, even 1 o'clock in the morning, God's last born, I see you. As a woman, you can walk anywhere in Vienna. You can walk anywhere in Vienna. Nobody, no intimidation, no harassment. Women can wear a mini skirt, look as sexy as they want to look. Nobody will talk to them. People will be friendly with them. Listen attentively. In Europe here, men and women, everybody was free. Back then, do you understand me? And you don't, I will tell you guys stories this morning. When I came here, I felt like I said, man, this is paradise, because here is liberty, freedom. You experience it firsthand. Fast forward today. Well, I don't want to rush this broadcast. I don't want to rush it. I want to take it bit by bit. And I'm going to speak the truth. Gradually, things began to change, but not as bad as it is today. So, when this thing got out of control in Europe was when these refugees from Arab countries and Middle East began to troop into Europe. Yes. When these refugees from Arab countries and Middle East began to, I'm saying it as it is. Europeans opened their borders for these people to enter. Now you ask yourself, why did Europeans open their borders for these refugees, these people from Arab countries, from Middle East to enter? Ask yourself, why did Europeans open their borders, welcomed, bro, good day to you. Why did Europeans open their borders for people from Middle East and Arab countries to enter Europe? I remember, as at when Angela Merkel was the Vice Chancellor of Germany, she said Germany was accepting 1 million refugees from Middle East. Angela Merkel, that is Vice Chancellor of Germany, I was here, I watched it on television. She said she was accepting 1 million refugees from Middle East. I was shocked. Now listen to me, you that is watching. If these refugees were black people, because I know, if these refugees were African people, no matter the religion, do you think Angela Merkel would accept 1 million Africans in Germany? Listen to me, because I want you to think as a rational human being. If these refugees, a lot of you can Google it. Angela Merkel was a woman. She was a former Vice Chancellor of Germany. If these refugees were African people, people from African descent, do you think Angela Merkel would come out to say she was accepting 1 million refugees to Germany? Never. Let me go further. I was still driving taxi when these refugees were coming to Europe. I was still driving taxi when these refugees were coming in. I was among the people that went to Nickelsdorf to bring them here. Nickelsdorf is a border town with Austria. Nickelsdorf is between Hungary and Austria. That was where they came, where they came. We went there to bring them. Listen, these guys, these refugees from Middle East and Arab countries came to Europe, Europeans opened borders for them, welcomed them. Even the first, what I noticed was, even the first time they were coming to Europe, they were not documented. They were allowed in, welcomed. Now, there were so many of these refugees that are carried. They made choices. Did you hear me now? I'm talking. Many of these refugees from Middle East and Arab countries, they made choices. How? They decided the countries they want to go, and they were allowed to go to those countries. I met some girls I carried, said they want to go to Sweden. Many said they chose the countries they want to go freely. Some said Germany, some said Norway. They made choices. I'm just getting started. Now, most 99% of the refugees that came to Europe then were people from Middle East and Arab countries. Now listen to me. There was a woman, a man and his wife. That is a couple with their children I carried. They were among the refugees. Listen to the stories now. I carried this man and this woman. They said, uncle, they said they don't know what black people have done to white people. I said, what are you talking? This man told me he and the wife, they are Yorubas from Yoruba extraction. This man and the wife told me that they denied them. They said they were not among the people to receive help. I said, what? This man and the woman, they were stranded. I took them to Hauptbahnhof. This woman and the man said they were told, all the few black people that were among the refugees, the few black people that were among the refugees were told they were not among the people to receive any kind of asylum help or help any kind. The only people that were allowed were people from Middle East and Arabs, light-skinned people. All the black people I carried, about 2-3 black people I carried were crying. They said, they were said they will not receive any help or any kind of assistance from anybody. I'm saying it 100%. What I witnessed. I said, wow. Wow. As these guys came, they were given accommodation. They were integrated into the society. They were given work permits. Many of them, they chose where to stay. There was nothing like they were not treated anyhow. Welcomed, well in Europe. When we, African people, came, here, they made life hell on earth for us. They make hell. Somebody said, see, it's not about, it's not, there are black people from different countries that were denied assistance. So don't come here to showcase ignorance. There were so many, do you think it's only, there are black people, if you come to Europe, black people from Gambia, Nigeria, Ghanaians, everywhere, they come here. In Europe here. So I don't want to see, if you make any stupid comments, I block you because I'm not in the mood this morning. Don't tell me why is Yoruba looking for asylum? Nigeria is not at war. We are talking about humanity here. I'm talking about how black people are disrespected. The couple that sought for political asylum, do you know their problem? You get it now. Don't come here. See, you don't. When there was war in Africa, did they accept Africans in Europe? Did they welcome Africans in Europe? What's your name? When there was war in Africa, how many European countries accepted Africans? You had Yoruba, now you want to talk. When there was war in Africa, how many African countries were accepted? We are accepted as asylum seekers in Europe here. I don't want to. See, I'm not a tribalistic person. You got the gist now. I'm not somebody, I don't do my thing based on tribe. Tribe to me is bullshit. Now let me continue. So, now, when there was war in Africa, when African countries are fighting war, European countries look the other way. They don't look at African people. If Africans are dying, they don't look at them. Did you see how they responded between Russia and Ukraine war? Ukrainians were accepted. They were taken to America, to Canada. They made choices. They were assimilated, taken to European countries, given accommodation, work permits, live like a human beings. I'm just getting started. Go to Canada. Go to France. Who are the people that are homeless? Black people, black African people. I see the videos. There was a video somebody sent to me. Go see how African people are homeless, packed outside on the street in France. If they were Europeans, it will never happen. Go to Canada and see all the people that you see that are homeless in Canada. All of them are black people. Don't come here and showcase stupidity. All the homeless people go around the world are mainly black people. Let me go further. So, these refugees from Arab countries and Middle Eastern countries, how many people, let me continue. Now, these refugees from Arab countries and Middle Eastern countries, now they are now in Europe. All of them, they are now in Europe here. Cynthia, I appreciate you. Good day to you. Thank you so much for the 200 stars. Cynthia, they are now in Europe here. Now let me go further. There are so many, see, what is Germany doing? You that is talking, Germany is deporting African people now in Germany, to start with. Germany is deporting African people, all the people that are undocumented, people who don't have documents in Germany, they are deporting them. There are people who have been living in Germany for 20 years, 25 years. They are being sent back to Gambia, Nigeria, Ghana. Why did the people that were already living in Germany, they did not give them documents. All the Africans that were illegal in Germany, that had no documents, they did not give them documents. But they accepted refugees from Middle East, refugees from Arab countries. Go to Germany. They said if you go to Germany now, it's full of Middle Eastern guys, Arab guys in Germany. Yet, the black people that have been there for many years, nobody gave them documents. It's not only in Germany, in many European countries. In many European countries, they make life miserable, hard for black people. Come look at Europe now. Europe now, what are you seeing in Europe here? If you are living in Europe, what are you seeing in Europe here? Europe has turned to Middle East. Europe has turned to Middle East. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm somebody. Yes, Europe. Do you know why Europe has turned to Middle East? Let me tell you. Do you know why Europe has turned to Middle East now? Because of their hatred for black people. Why Europe has turned to Middle East is because of their hatred for black people. They prefer to take light-skinned people than black people. Everything they are doing is to deport black people back to Africa. See, because yes, when I came here, what the hatred was, they hated us so much. Yes, they did not give us chance. Even sometimes when I stay on my own, I said, well, is this not the Europe that we are chasing us up and down? These people, they showed us heads. They were chasing us up and down. How come they welcomed all these people? Everywhere you look now is people from Middle East and Arabs in the entire Europe. Now, fast forward today. Now, I carried a man, an Austrian man. I'm saying it the way it is. I carried, somebody said, you saw it yourself in France. Loud, you said you saw it to your friends. I saw a video, somebody sent me a video. In France, women and children, African women and children, they were sleeping on the streets. Imagine if they were European white people, not even if they were Arabs, they wouldn't do it. When these Arabs came to Europe here, they did everything. They gave them accommodation, gave them housing, gave them work. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Somebody said blame Africa. You don't blame Africa. Would you say blame Middle East government? Would you say why did they, but the people have problems. Why did they welcome them and reject African people? Why? Here today, you see black people that even, I know so many guys that have been in Europe here for many years. 30 years, they have no documents. 25 years, they have no documents. These guys, they have been living here for 20 years, 25 years, 15 years, no documents. Yet, the people that just came as refugees, they gave them documents, gave them accommodation. They gave them documents and gave them accommodation. People from Middle East that came, Arabs, they gave, what do you think? Are we not all human beings? Are we not all human beings? Fast forward today in Europe. Fast forward today in Europe. Europeans are crying. Europeans now are crying. They are regretting this is money for them. Yes, everywhere in Europe now, they are occupying everywhere. Europeans are crying. This is still money for them. Let me tell you. Now, Europeans are crying. I carried one man when I was driving taxi. I carried one man, it was a regular customer of mine, back then in Akaha. Back then, I'm just coming. Back then when I was driving taxi in Akaha, there was one doctor. I usually carry him like 3-4 times a week. This man entered, sometimes when he bought my taxi, we discussed. The man was living that time in 19th District. One day, I carried the man was crying, an Austrian man. The man was crying. He said to me, Austrian government's messed up. I said, okay, what did you mean? He said, he works in Accra General Hospital. He said, all the children born, that is 95% of the children born in the hospitals in Vienna are from these people from Middle East. He said 95% of the children born in hospitals, he said every day, are people from the Middle East. The man was crying. He said the government messed up. He said he don't know where to run to. The man told me he's looking for where to run. He said the country is now messed up. He said every child born in this hospital here now, all of them are from these Arabs and Middle East. He said they have lost it. I said, the man was, do you know what it means to shed tears? He was shedding tears. He said he does not know which country to run to in Europe again. I said, Oga, there is no place to run to. There is no place to run to because that mistake has been made. And the mistake they made was they hated black people. Instead of taking black people as, integrating black people, they were deporting black people back to Africa. It is as a result of the hatred because black people started coming to Europe before these people. Yes, I know black people started coming to Europe before these refugees came. And they made life difficult. They don't want to have black population. Because they believe the Arabs or maybe the people from Middle East are similar to them. So for that, they made life difficult. Go to all the factory workers. Go to all the factory workers all over Europe now. Go see what is going on. Go see what is going on. Let me go further. Now, fast forward some years later. Now, they came here 2014, 15, 16, 17. That was when they came here. These refugees. Now, guess what? Vienna is no longer as safe as it used to be. I'm saying it openly. Vienna, Europe is no longer the way it used to be. I'm the person saying it. Europe is no longer the way it used to be. You see, now go to many European countries now, they are voting right-wing parties. They want to remove the refugees. They want to remove. Why did you bring them in the first place? Why did you reject black people? Let me go further. See, I don't hate any race, but I hate injustice. Now let's go further. Now, let me tell you, and you see now, there are complaints. I made a video because I dropped a video. Now, a lot of young men and women are complaining. Austrian girls, European girls are crying. Many Austrian people now are running to the villages, hiding in the villages. Many people live. I know a man, let me tell you. One of my friend, a taxi driver, he went to one interior village. He said with his family, they are running away from the cities. They said they want to breathe. Now, my son told me, I want to be telling you guys the story one after the other. My son told me, see, I have 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls. These guys, their girlfriends are Europeans and their boyfriends are Europeans. Austrian women, German men, Italians, all of them, Serbians, and so my 3 boys, their girlfriends are Europeans. The girls, their boyfriends are Europeans. Listen, my son told me each time he is walking on the street with his girlfriend, each time he is walking on the street with his girlfriend, these Arab boys would start, shouting at the girl, an Austrian girl. They would start calling her prostitute. Why is she dating a black man, a black boy? My son said one day, fight nearly broke out. He said one day he went with the girlfriend to a tourist place to go have fun. He was holding hand with his Austrian girlfriend. These Arab boys are in group. They are like 4, always walking in group. They began to shout at the girl, say she was dating an N word. They used N. She was dating, why is she dating they were shouting, calling her names for dating an African man. My son said, fight nearly broke out, and the junior brother restricted him. Now, my son also told me that whenever he works with the girlfriend, that's how they abuse the girl for dating. Another of my son, they abuse the girls for dating a black man. These Arabs, that's how they abuse the girls. Listen, how they abuse. See, people that came to another person's country, people that I brought as refugees here, that came here 5 years ago, and now even, listen to me. I have a grown daughter. She is dating a grown man, a European man. Each time they see my daughter, an African girl, born, she was born here, with they will be embarrassing them on the streets. Something that never happened before. They will be embarrassing these people on the streets. The complaint has been getting to me. All of them, even other children born here, all of them saying the same thing. Not only that, I have seen many times, I don't drive car anymore. Many times, as I walk on the streets, you see there are some Austrian girls, European girls living here. They like putting on mini skirts. They like dressing sexy. You see these boys, these people from Middle East. You see these people, these Arab boys, they embarrass these girls because they are wearing sexy or they are wearing mini skirts. They embarrass them so much that sometimes I want to confront them. There were situations I want to go and confront them. So what is wrong? Now listen, let's go there. And the same people, when they see their Muslim women, they don't try it with their Muslim women. They respect their Muslim women, but disrespect other women. Now, when they see their Muslim women that are putting on hijab, they respect them, but disrespect European women. Other women that don't share the same religious belief with them. Now listen, let me tell you. If you know that you want to practice your religion, you stay in your country and practice your religion. You know fully well that Europeans are like this. This is a Christian, I'm not a religious person. When you know that if you want to practice Islam, you practice it in your country. If you don't want to see women that are putting on mini skirts, you stay in your country and tell your women to be putting on gown. Do not come here. Do not come to Europe and, impose your way of life or expect people that are living in Europe for a long time to live according to or to live how you want. It will never happen. And I'm going to use this opportunity I'm going to say it now. I'm going to continue to campaign against this till the police gets involved in it. I'm going to make video until I draw the attention of Austrian government and European government. Now, because you cannot embarrass, I saw it and it was painful. You cannot see a girl. You cannot see, yes, I voted APO. I voted anti-immigrant party. All my children voted FPO. All my children, yesterday, I went yesterday, I called all of them. I said, I voted F, and we are just starting. I voted FPO, and I will vote for them. Even now, I'm FPO member. You get the point now. I'm now far-right party member. Yes, I am now, see me talking it. I'm now far-right party member. You get the point now. You see, you need to learn to respect people's way of life. If you go to a country, respect their way of life and respect the law of the land. If you do not like homosexuals, Why go to a country where they respect homosexuals? Let me say it like that. If you don't like gays, homosexuals, then you stay in your country. Yes, I'm the person saying it. If you don't like homosexuals, you stay in your country. If you don't want to see women that are walking on the streets naked, you stay in your country. Yes. If you feel you don't want to see certain things, stay in your country. Why did you come to Europe then? Did you come to Europe to impose your way of life on us? It can never happen. We are going to resist it with everything we have. Why don't you live in peace? See, I keep saying this. Your religion is between you and whatever you believe. See, you see me, a lot of people have been, your religion is between you and whatever you believe has nothing to do with me. This is why, if you come here as a Christian and tell me rubbish, I tell you, if you come here as a Muslim and tell me rubbish, I'll walk you out. I said it before and I'm saying it again. I am a non-religious man. I respect you because you are a human being. I love you because you are a human being. Not because of your religion. I have nothing to do with your religion. Religion is, to me, inconsequential, is to me irrelevant. You get the point now. Religion is not important to me. See, Europe, Austria is a very peaceful continent. Austria is a very peaceful, we have been enjoying our life here in Austria, and this is why we are enjoying, we talk about Europe. If you come with carrying knife up and down, intimidating people, if you come with that your mentality here, we will resist it. If you come carrying knife, if you come here, you live like a human being. This has nothing to do with religion. If you come to Europe here, you live like a human being. Don't come here with religious sentiments. Do you understand me? Do not come here with religious sentiments. It shouldn't be. Look at Middle East today. Has there ever been peace? Has there ever been peace in Middle East? Since I was born, there has never been peace in Middle East. You came to Europe here where you were accommodated. You want to start messing up again. Your country where you came from is not peaceful. Since I was born, Middle East has always been at war. It has always been at war. And they allowed you to stay. You want to come here and start messing up. You came here now with the same mentality. You want to start causing problems. Somebody like me, I'm going to speak up. This is why I'm here. I respect you as a human being, but I don't respect your religion. I respect you based on what you represent, not based on your religion. Who you are as a person is what I respect. Not if you are a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu. Do you understand me? Not based on your religion or your tribe. I respect you based on who you are. When I was driving taxi, let me go further to tell you why I'm making this video. Children can no longer be free on the streets. That wasn't, see, I'm creating awareness. The police will watch this video because they are following my TikTok page. It's going to be tough. Yes, yesterday, FPO won the election. We voted FPO, Far Right Party. FPO won the election. I waited for the news, and the news came out, Far Right Party. I voted, I warned my wife. I followed her to the cabinet to make sure she crossed FPO. I warned my children, I said, make sure you vote FPO. Now, see, FPO cannot do me nothing. You don't know. FPO cannot do me no shit. First of all, I've been living here for many years and nothing. I'm not experiencing what I'm experiencing now. Children are complaining. Did you know how many girls that have relocated back to the villages? Did you know how many? Do you know how many Austrians that are running to the villages? Now, yes, FPO is anti-immigrant party. I voted for them because you don't know why. When I was driving taxi, we made money. Listen, when I was driving taxi, we made money. We made money. Did you know how we made money? Weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Somebody said, FPO cannot do me anything. We are here. We own this country. You don't know nothing. We own this country. Talk what you know. Say what you know. We own this country. Now, let me tell you. When I was driving taxi, did you know how we made our money? Did you know how we made our money? Guys, as you watch me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. As you're watching me, if you like my program, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You got the gist now. If you've not been following me, follow my page now. Let me give you gist. When I was driving taxi, did you know how we made our money? How we make money? You don't know. We made our money weekends. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Many young girls, young Europeans, young Austrians usually go to club. Or you see them celebrate their birthdays. Many young girls, we made money through them because they usually go club in the night. And back then, they were free. They were comfortable back then because Vienna was safe. Now, immediately these immigrants flooded Europe. You start hearing cases of rape. Many women have been raped. You start hearing cases of rape everywhere. A lot of these girls became afraid. Many of these girls became afraid. They stopped coming out. They stopped going to parties. They stopped going to club. Back then, if you come out on Friday, you can go home with 300 euros that day. If you come out on Saturdays, you go home with 300, because the girls, the boys are outside partying. If you enter Vienna at night, if you drive at night, you will think it was during the day. Because people, girls and boys are free, no fear of criminality. Few years down the line, guess what? These girls they started being afraid. These girls stopped coming outside in the night because they